he'll lose a lot of ground. Single file up front. First double wide battle and trouble breaks out. Here's David Stremme, Casey Kane, David Rudeman, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Clint Boyer. We're going to wad up a dozen of them. They're still spinning. They're still crashing, and they're still sliding as we've got a good dozen cars involved over here on the back straightaway.
Caution on the speedway, the fourth one of the evening. Let's quickly go back to turn 3.
Looks like David Gilliland got a piece, perhaps even looks like Reed Sorensen got some. Brad Keselowski's in the grass. Jeff Gordon's in the grass. Clint Boyer's got it. Casey Kane, David Rudeman, David Stremme, and we are littered with debris on the back straightaway after a problem that broke loose halfway down the super stretch. And when it breaks loose down here and mid-pack, problems occur. We've got a lot of it over here at the end of the back straightaway.
There's a parade of a half dozen cars working down on the apron of the racetrack, coming back around to pit road, some going to their pit stalls, some going back into the garage as a multi-car incident occurred over to turn number 3, and the Service Master Clean caution is out for the 4th time. Back to Mike Bagley.
Yeah, it broke loose mid-pack, Joe. Somebody got turned. David Stremme was the first one that I saw that came rocketing out of that pack and spinning down to the inside, and then cars began to spin and slide everywhere. We've already given you the roster of those involved. Now the task at hand is to mop up and clean up all the debris and fluid that's been laid down. Grass strewn all over the back straightaway with the parts and pieces from all these damaged race cars over here on the back chute.
Ryan Newman, one of the cars involved. Preston Root.
Ryan Newman stopped in his box, and the damage is heavy, Joe. They've changed the tires on the car, but one of the problems is the fuel filler. They cannot get fuel in the U.S. Army car. Right now, Ryan Newman sits behind the wheel patiently, taking a look at everything. Ryan Newman's car tore up on pit road.
Alex Hayden.
And Jeff Gordon's got significant damage to the right front of his car. The splitter is broken at the right front. The splitter braces across there have been broken away as well, but significant sheet metal damage across the right front. They've got the jigsaws out now trying to cut that away to try to get as much tire clearance as they possibly can. A couple of pit stalls in front of him. Brad Keselowski, he's got damage. The Miccosukee Resort Chevrolet for James Finch, heavy damage on his car as well. Finally, the right front tire able to be peeled away from Jeff Gordon's car, still pulling on the sheet metal here. I think there's a couple of cars in front of Winston Kelly.
Clint Boyer, one of those, he got caught up in this accident. He had a decent run going, was up in the top 10, but it just dropped back just a little bit. He's got some damage to the right rear of the car, a little bit on the right side, but not nearly as significant as some of the other cars that you mentioned.
Joe, that's what we was talking about just about 10 or 15 laps ago, is that big pack of traffic where if something happens, it's not going to be a one-car deal. It's going to be 8 or 10, and we've just witnessed that. Well, you said it best a few moments ago when you said if one guy has a problem, it becomes everybody's problem. In that case, about 9 guys got some action there. We'll follow up more on the pit stops and the service as the cleanup continues over in the corner. Service Master Clean trucks over there taking care of business. Remember, when you call Service Master Clean to clean your home's carpets and upholstery, you're bringing in a can-do crew that blends speed, teamwork, and know-how. To find your Service Master Clean location, go to ServiceMasterClean.com.